Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I got Lee Judge with me. We just drawn 0-0 to Liverpool. 0-0 draw lead. Nothing that I don't think any Arsenal fan was expecting. When I was walking around the streets, they were saying 3s, 4s, I had 5-0s, but you know, they were saying an Arteta in the week saying, make sure you lot are up for this, the fans and all that. We're all up for it, but it seems like the players weren't today.
Nah, poor performance all round. I looked at that game today, that was like Arteta looking at it and going, that's an opportunity not to lose a game instead of win a game. I'm sorry, like that was it.
Why'd you say it? You're saying he's not going for it?
That's a piss poor Liverpool side. That's a piss poor Liverpool side. No ambition, no nothing, right? And they was allowed to have as much play as they wanted to today without ever looking like scoring. And you turn around and say to me, you've got to go and try and win a game of fucking football, not try and not lose a game of football. Like, disgusting performance today from all round.
But his subs he made attacking subs though. He brought on Eze, he brought on the Nonnies, he brought on all the people. He took off Gyökeres because he wasn't really doing much as well. He made attacking subs. So it might have been, I hear what you're saying, but he did do all the attacking stuff he could provide on that pitch.
When they got the ball, we backed off all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it was an opportunity to go 8 points in that. He today looked in and go, this is an opportunity to stay 6 points. Not acceptable. That was a shocking performance. So what I like, you know what I mean? That's the worst Liverpool team I've seen in 10 years. Fucking 10 years, the worst Liverpool team I've seen. No forwards. Not one fucking forward out there today, and we didn't attack them. Fucking like you just play tippy-tappy football like we did at fucking Anfield with them.
So you give
end of. That's all on Arsenal today, all on their manager, and all on our manager today for not being brave enough to go for a game of football.
What could he have done then? What could he have done, Lee? What could he have done?
What could he have done? Be a little bit more brave.
How?
I will get hold of the ball, get on the ball, and I see Declan Rice, right, and Zubimendi playing at mid centre forward, centre half today. Get them up, get them playing in the proper positions. We wasn't positive enough today. Simple as that.
Any credit to Liverpool for what they did? They think they come with, like you said,
I ain't giving that team no credit today, like, you know what I mean? They're awful. That's the worst Liverpool team for a long while. They're awful.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, if you just say there, we won't attack you, you won't attack us. What? They're happy with that, aren't they?
Well, they're singing to
at home.
Yeah.
We're at home, right? They have got a depleted front line. Yeah, you have to be the ones that take the initiative, not them.
Yeah.
It ain't on them. It's not on them to go and do it. You know what I mean?
Well, that played into our hands. If they came here and was not even try to, like you said, go for it. Then...
Oh, look, Cesar, don't be gay. It's the worst team I've seen defending the championship title for a long while. And we haven't scored against them. So I'm looking at this today on us. It ain't on Liverpool.
If we're not scoring, you're not looking at the team and saying, why are you not scoring? Gyökeres, Jesus, they all come on there. They had chance flat across the box.
I wasn't at it today for whatever reason. Don't make excuses for that today. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Liverpool today were as blunt as a fucking spoon.
Yeah, what are we?
Well, that's it. Exactly. They're away from home, so they've got an excuse. They've got no forward players, right? They're away from home. They've been crap all season. They have got an excuse for playing like that. We haven't. Yeah. We've got a chance to go 8 points clear. And I'll tell you something now, as shit as they are, if that was them last season, they would have took the points. Right? And that's the difference why they've fucking won the league and we're fucking dithering for the last 3 or 4 years. You have to be positive when it matters, Cecil. And today we wasn't. Yeah. And there's no excuses for it.
And they're obviously enjoying it. You've got to see them there dancing there, happy with the point.
Well, so will we be. I went up there a couple of years ago in the League Cup tie. 0-0 and was happy. Yeah. And when we went there the last couple of seasons and drawn up there and been happy because it's a tough place to go. For us, for them today, it's a tough place to come. They haven't had it fucking easy like that for a long while. We'd stuffed them when they've been a much better team. 3-1s and give them the run around.
Yeah, here before, yeah, you're
right. And that was the worst team that I've seen in 2 or 3 years. And today we never get near them. We didn't put a little leather glove on them.
Are you concerned then? Because a lot of fans said if we won this game, 8 points clear, people would start to believe. People are starting to believe that I've seen in the streets, but they said if we got 8 points clear.
Reality check.
Right.
That is a reality check today,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what I
big
mean?
one.
Every fan, me included, getting carried
Yeah,
away about
yeah.
8 points.
Yeah.
That's a reality check. No one in this football and no one in this league is going to give you this title. You have to earn it. And tonight was a game where we go and earn 3 points. At the end of it, we've got a point. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, well, listen, they might be happy they got a point. That's the worst I've seen Arsenal play since Wolves.
Both halves? Because I feel like the second half was worse than the
first
first.
half and second half. Second half, like, you know,
Second
I
half
had
was
to
crap.
wake up 4 people next to me, like, you know what I mean? It was
Second
a
half was
crap game,
terrible, yeah.
crap game all round. But at the end of the day, if you want to be like the positive from it, and let's get on to the positives now, as crap as we was, we didn't lose. Yeah. That's the only positive I can
That's
say.
it. And still unbeaten at home, that's it. Lee?
And a clean sheet. Like, you know
We're
what I mean?
we're
And
not
listen, at the end of the day, they had the best chance in the first half when they hit the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, they should score from that.
Yeah.
What have we done to create today? What you know what I mean?
A few flashes
Nothing.
across the box, but no one was there on the end of it.
We had 2 times, right? I'll tell you that now, right? If Ian Wright played for Arsenal in his prime, like, we go away 2-0 today, 2 balls go across the box, 6 yards out, right? I don't see no one in there. No one in there to have little tap-ins, you know what I mean? Like, you bought a striker for 60 million, he's supposed to be on the end of them. He wasn't on the one end from Declan Rice in the first half. He isn't on the pitch in the second. You're chasing a goal, right? You're chasing a goal and you're taking off your main striker. What does that tell you? And that's, you know what I mean, Saka today, that's the worst game that he's ever had. That left back has been absolute crap all season, right? He's had the game of his life today. He played Saka very well today, like, you know what I mean? But at the end of it, when you're playing games against top teams, you have to perform. And we haven't performed today. Now, like, Robbie made a great point. It could be that we're a little bit jaded, too many games, it's caught up on us. But that's why we make changes. We've got players on the bench to make things happen, like, you know what I
Portsmouth
mean?
on the weekend, they could have a rest on the weekend as well, some of the main players as well. So really, we wanted to see him leave it all
Listen,
out there.
I'll tell you what, Portsmouth now, right? I'm telling you, I want to see us go to Portsmouth. I want to see those squad players coming in and going, do you know what? I want to play now.
Yeah.
Because what I've seen in that game there ain't good enough. From the front three, when you're having a game that's as tight as that, tough as that, and they're digging in and all that, one of your front three has got to step up. Not one of them did. Not one of them did. Trossard today, disgusting performance, right? You know what I mean? Trossard did. Saka, disgusting performance. Djokovic, disgusting performance. Your top front three have got Odegaard. I've been banging on about how good he is. Not good enough tonight. When you're having a game like that, how many times did you see a centre half today standing on the ball?
Yeah, loads. I saw Saliba was the most. He was running. He was doing the most today on the ball.
There you
Cross.
go.
That
Listen,
says
at
it
the
all.
end of the day, it's frustrating. It's not good enough. At the end of the day, as poor as we was today, we didn't lose, and I'll take the positive from that.